Erwin, how are you?
Good morning. I was muted. I'm sorry. How you doing?
Now you're not muted. You're unmuted.
No, no.
Let's see what we got here now.
I watched the Holocaust program from Staten Island last night.
Uh-huh. And you thought it was very nice?
Yeah, it was. It was good.
I tell you,
I only saw the rabbi, though. I didn't see anybody else. I don't know where they set it up, I guess.
it's unstable. Erwin, you're unstable.
I'm unstable. You keep freezing up here. Your picture. Your fan freezes up even better. Oh, what happened to it? Stop it.
Very good.
Okay.
So, now you're back.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anyone else on? Nope, no one else on. Oh, Mr. Bromberg joins us.
Morning, Harvey.
Good
Morning, Erwin.
Good morning, Bob.
morning. This is. Where's the phone at the bottom there? Really not hooked in yet. Just the phone is not on, and neither is the camera. So I don't know. Can't spar. All right. I will disappear for you. Bye bye. I'll be here, but I'll be quiet.
Harvey, did you call him?
No, I didn't call him. Should I call him? Maybe we'll call him. Hang in there. I know I hate to wake him up.
If you're waking him up, forget the shear.
Yeah, let's see that. Hang in there. Let's see who we got here now. Ken Green. Here we go. Let's see what happens. No, went to voicemail. Doesn't look very promising as usual. Who's the bottom number? Anyone know? 4113. I don't know. No, he never came on.
Ken?
Yeah, I called his house. They went straight to voicemail.
Okay. Oh, feeling. This is not the latest he's been.
No. We don't know who this is. See? Stop. Look at this here. See this? Oh, someone just got on. Here he is. And Ted Spar showing up.
There he is.
And there's Ted Spar.
And Ken.
What? He's okay. But he's
Okay, guys, can you hear me now?
We can hear you, but I don't believe your camera is on.
Yeah, your camera's on, it's just high.
Right, okay, I've just started, actually, I couldn't get on earlier, so I was on by phone.
Oh, that's your phone at the bottom there. Okay.
Oh, you got on?
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pick up and quickly review what I did, and then we'll proceed, all right?
Honey, you're on two things.
Okay,
and
I'm
you
getting
don't
off
like
the
them.
phone. Okay. Everybody should be able to hear me.
No problem.
Okay. All right,
Yes,
guys.
please.
Sorry about that. There was some problem getting on to Zoom this morning. It wouldn't accept my code. Okay, quickly. On Mem Vav, we're about half a dozen, 8 lines down from the top. Umi Amar Rabbi Yochanan Hachi, did Rabbi Yochanan really say this? Amar Rabbi Yochanan halacha kestam Mishnah. But didn't Rabbi Yochanan say generally that he accepted Stam Mishnah? It's not. And we have a Mishnah that teaches Muchani Shalab Bisman Shehinim Shmetet, the undercarriage of a wagon when it's separated. Ein Chibur La, it's not connected with it. Ve'ein Imdedet Ima, it doesn't get measured with it to be 40 seah, to be considered a vessel to be makabel tuma. Ve'ein matzelet ima ba'ohel hamed, and it also doesn't get the situation where it is considered then separate, that it renders the items in the wagon subject to tuma from a dead body. Ve'en gorino tabishabat bisman sheyesh aleha ma'ot, and we don't consider it forbidden to move this undercarriage when the wagon had coins in it. Ha'en aleha ma'ot, which seems to imply sharia, that then that would be permitted, the afalgav dahavu alei bein hashmashot, even though it was coins were on the wagon erev Shabbos, which would normally prohibit the wagon being used throughout Shabbos. Amar Rabbi Zera, says Rabbi Zera, Tahein Mishnatenu Shaloh hayu haleha ma'ot kol bein hashmashot. So we must interpret that Mishnah as saying that the coins were only there part of the time and not the entire time. Shaloh lishbor dvarav shel Rabbi Yochanan, in order not to misinterpret the words of Rabbi Yochanan. Amar Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi, he now says, Pam achat halach Rabbi l'diaspora. One time Rabbi went to the diaspora outside, right, the land. V'horah b'menorah Rabbi Shimon b'Meir, and he rendered a specific practical decision regarding a candelabra based on the view of Rabbi Shimon regarding an earthenware lamp. So the question, excuse me, asked, Rabbi Menorah, Rabbi Shimon Boner Lehetera, did he make this decision like Rabbi Shimon based on permissibility? Okay. O Dilma Horab Menorah Leisura. Okay. And or did he render it similar to sorry, Rabbi Shimon's view for a stringency, right? Rabbi Shimon, sorry, Rabbi Shimon ben Lehetera, okay? Or was it like Rabbi Shimon for permissibility? Teku. The question stands and we don't have a decision. Okay, Rav Malchia, Ikle Lebe Rabbi Simlai, Vatilta Shraga. Another story. Okay, right, Harvey, I think you might need to mute yourself there. Okay, Rabbi Simlai happened to visit Rabbi, all right, Simlai. Rabbi Malchia visited Rabbi Simlai, and when he was there, he moved a lamp. Right? V'ikpid Rabbi Simlai, and Rabbi Simlai was angry. Rabbi Yossi Galila'a ikle la'atre the Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina. Another story where Rabbi Yossi the Galilean, okay, happened to come to the place of Rabbi Yossi, the son of Rabbi Chanina. Tilte Shraga, again, he moved a lamp. Okay. V'ikpad Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina, and Rabbi Yossi b'Rabbi Chanina was angry. Rabbi Abahu ki akle la'atre the Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi. Another story. Rabbi Abahu happened to come to the place of the Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi. hava metaltel shraga. And again, he would move a lamp. However, the Gemara continues, Ki ikle la'atre de Rabbi Yochanan, but when he came to the location of Rabbi Yochanan, lo hava metaltel shraga. He would not, move the lamp, which would seem to imply that Rabbi Yochanan, number one, held like Rabbi Yehuda, that he did accept muktzah. It also, by the way, tells us that there were these two different views among the rabbis. Manavshach, says the Gemara. What are you going to decide? Ik Rabbi Yehuda svirale. If he follows like Rabbi Yehuda, liaved ka Rabbi Yehuda. Let him do and follow according to Rabbi Yehuda. Ik Rabbi Shimon svirale. If, on the other hand, he holds like Rabbi Shimon, right? So, liavad ka Rabbi Shimon. Let him act according to Rabbi Shimon. So the Gemara now comes to tell us, le'olam ka Rabbi Shimon svirale. It must be that he must agree according to Rabbi Shimon. Umishum kvodo de Rabbi Yochanan, and only in that situation. That did Rabbi Yoshua ben Levi, out of respect for Rabbi Yochanan, right? Umishum kvodo de Rabbi Yochanan, who de lo hava avid, and only because of his respect and of Rabbi Yochanan, out of that he did not, handle the lamp in that case. Amar Rabbi Yehuda, and we see Rabbi Yehuda says, Shraga de mashcha shari letiltua. We're talking about here a Rabbi Yehuda saying that a lamp that is made using oil, is permitted to be handled. De nafta asur letiltua. That if the lamp was using naphtha as its source of fuel, because naphtha has a terrible odor, and as a result, therefore, it's a situation of mius, and in that case, we said there is the possibility of muktzah based on mius. We said that previously. That could be why he's saying it's forbidden to handle it. Rava v'Rav Yosef de Amrei Travaihu de Nafta Nami Shari Letiltula. However, Rava and Rabbi Yosef both maintain that the naphtha lamp may also be handled. The Ho'il v'Chazi v'Chasod be'mana. Why? Because it's usable for covering a utensil. Now, what happened? Another story. Right? So therefore, since it has the possibility of considering being a utensil, right, that may be an exception. And others would say, no, you can't use it. Let's go on. Rav Avia ikle lebe Rava. A situation now where Rav Avia came to the house of Rava, and what happened? Right? Hava ma'usan be kar'e batina, and his feet or his boots were dirty with lime or with clay. Ative apuria, he sat on the bed, kame de Rava, before in front of Rava. Ikpad Rava, and Rava got angry. Right? Ba'e litzaure, and Rava decided he wanted to give Rabbi Avia a hard time, to give him difficulties. Amale, he said to him, Ma'itama de Rava, Rav Yosef, the Amrei Travaihu, Shraga de Nafta, Nami, Share Latiltula. What is the reason that both Rav Yosef and Rava together permitted the handling of a naphtha lamp. Okay, what was the reason that they did it? Amarle, he said to them. In other words, Rabbi Avia responded back, "O'il v'chazia lekasui b'amana," since it's possible that it said that he could use it to cover a utensil. Right? Ella me'ata, so Rava then responded, me'ata, if that's the case, from here, kol truot shebechatzer metaltalim, o'il v'chazia lekisui b'homana. If that's the case, then all of the stones in the yard, okay, should be able to be carried and handled on Shabbat, because one could say that they are possible being able to cover a utensil, right? So the Gemara, Rabbi Avia responds back, Amale, ha'ika torat kliale, hani leka torat kliale. Here, this, in other words, the naphtha lamp, is considered a kind of vessel, a kind of utensil, whereas all these stones would not be considered any kind of utensil. So, Gemara continues now. Milo Tanya, wasn't it taught then? Hashirim, v'hanizamim, v'hatabaot. Wasn't it, if we're talking about utensils, wasn't to talk about the fact that the bracelets and nose rings and earrings, okay, or regular finger rings, harehein kichol hakelim anitalim bechatzer, okay, that we say that these items, if one was worn by a woman in her courtyard, it's acceptable, but she cannot wear it outside the courtyard in the public domain. Va'amar Ula matam, and Ula said, what's the reasoning? Ho'il ve'ika torat kliale. Right? Why? Because we consider these items similar to a utensil, and whether or not it can be handled in the public domain. Hachanami, ho'il ve'ika torat kliale. Here too, we can say that naphtha lamp may be handled because it's still also considered a utensil. Amar Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak, says Rav Nachman bar Yitzchak, in regards to this situation, Barech Rachmana delo kasife Rabba the Rav Avia. Blessed be the whole merciful one that Rabba did not put Rabbi Avia to shame, that he did not embarrass him. Okay, we now come back to our regular discussion of Muktzah. Rami le Abai the Rava, and Abai raises a question to Rava. Tanya, we have a Braita that teaches Motar Hashemen Sheba Ner, V'shebik Ara. Whatever residue of oil that's left in the lamp or that's left in a dish, right? Asur is forbidden. The Rabbi Shimon matir, and Rabbi Shimon, however, permits it. Alma, therefore it seems to say, the Rabbi Shimon litle muktzah, that Rabbi Shimon seems to hold to the concept of muktzah. However, we've got the following, or minhu, but let's contradict it with the following statement, okay? Namely that Rabbi Shimon himself says, Kol she'ein mumo nikar me'erev Yom Tov, whatever doesn't have a blemish, okay, from before Yom Tov, right? Ein zemin amuchan. It is not considered ready, available, okay, for the festival, okay, which implies that Rabbi Shimon does accept the concept of muktzah. So the Gemara says, Hachi hashta. What kind of a comparison is that? Okay, namely the following. Okay, Hatam, in that case, Adam Yoshev umitzapeh, ematai tichben nero. A person may sit and hope, when is the lamp going to go out? Namely, at that point in time, he might be able to use whatever residue oil, okay, is available. And therefore, that's why Rabbi Shimon holds it's not really muktzah. Hacha, Adam Yoshev u'mitzapeh, matai yipol bo mum. Are we going to say that in this other case, a person is going to sit and wait and see at what point the blemish is going to have on the animal? Certainly he won't hope for that to be, okay? And therefore, he would not hold the same approach and might already consider that muktzah. Whereas when the lamp goes out, he wouldn't. Meimar amar, because a person might say, mi amar denafil beimuma. At what point can you say that the animal will acquire a blemish? Ve'im timtzeloma, and even if you want to say, denafil beimuma, that the animal is going to have a blemish, right? Mi yamar denafil beimum kavua. Are we going to say that the kind of blemish is such that it's a permanent blemish, right? Ve'im timtzelomar denafal beimum kavua. And even if you're going to say that you might consider that the animal will now acquire a permanent blemish, miyomar the mizdakak le chacham. Are you even going to say then that there will be a certified scholar that will be knowledgeable enough to come and service the person, oblige him by examining the animal and then rendering it blemished so the person could have it? Right? Now, Meitiv Rami Bar Chama. Because remember, you only had certain chachamim who had the authority to render blemished animals no longer acceptable, okay, for the owner to have it instead of giving it, especially if it's a bechor, giving it to the Kohen. Now, let's go on here. Meitiv Rami Bar Chama, okay, we will see that Rabbi Bar Chama objected with the following statement: Matirin nedarim b'Shabbat. Okay, that one is permitted to annul vows on the Shabbat. Okay, in other words, a husband can annul a wife's vow, or a father can annul a daughter's vow. V'nishalim l'nedarim shehem. Also, one may ask a sage to annul the vow, l'tzorech haShabbat, okay, where it's necessary on Shabbat. Va'amai, and what's the basis of this? Lema miyamar de mistakek labal. What would we say that the husband is going to be around and available to nullify her vow, okay, and willing to do so? Hatam kidarav Pinchas mishmei derabba. We might say that it's a situation similar to that described by Rabbi Pinchas in the name of Rabbah. The Amar Rab Pinchas mishmei derabba, who holds, okay, the following, namely, kol hanoderet al dad ba'alahi noderet, that any wife who makes a vow does so contingent on the fact that the husband's consent to the vow exists. Going on now, Tashma. Okay, so here that was in dealing with the question of would the sage be available, for so on. So that was his challenge. Tashma. Listen, however, to the following Braita. Okay. Nishalim v'nedarim shel tzorech haShabbat b'Shabbat. Okay. When we say that one can ask the sage for an absolution of the vow on Shabbat when it's necessary for Shabbat, va'amai, when is that the case? Lema miyamar de mizdakek lechacham. Shall we say then that it's possible that the sage, a chacham, okay, will be available and obliging to him? Hatam ilo mizdakek le. There, when we say that the chacham may not be available to him, chacham sagile, all right? That this right? Sagile b'shlosha hedyatot. Okay? Even if the sage is not willing to accommodate him, the person can still go to 3 lay people, and that will suffice. Hacha miyamar de mizdakek le chacham. Here can we say, in regards to the animal, that the sage is going to oblige him. Rami le abai le Rav Yosef. Okay, so however, what we see that Abai raises a problem now to Rav Yosef. The following: Mi amar Rabbi Shimon, coming back to our initial issue of muktzah. Mi amar Rabbi Shimon kavta mutar letaltala. Did Rabbi Shimon say about the lamp that has became extinguished, it's permissible to handle it? Okay. Kavta, if it's extinguished, and yes, lo kavta lo. But if it's not extinguished, no. Ma'itama, what's the reasoning? Okay. Dilma bahade denaket la kavta. Okay. Right. Perhaps it's a situation that by handling it, okay, the lamp is going to go out. Hashma'inan la, the Rabbi Shimon, the Amar Davar she'en mitkaven mutar. But haven't we learned also that Rabbi Shimon is of the opinion that if an act that occurs unintentionally, okay, results, therefore it's permitted. Okay, isn't that the case? For example, we learned the Tanya that Rabbi Shimon taught elsewhere in a Braita. Omer, he says, Gorer Adam Kisei Mata Mita B'Safsal. Sorry, that if a person were to drag a chair or a couch, a bed, or a bench, okay, on Shabbat, and it creates a furrow in the earthen floor of the house, ubilvad shelo yikavem la'asot charitz, and the person did not have any intent to make a rot, okay, that would imply that he's not chayim. Kol hechen dechi mechavein ika isur de oraita. Why? Because wherever there's intent, okay, then it's a Torah prohibition. Kilo mechave, okay, right? Where there is no intent, okay, Gazar Rabbi Shimon midirabanan. Rabbi Shimon there only prohibits it by rabbinic law. Right? Kol hecha dechi mechavein ika isura de rabbanan, and where, however, it's only a intent and it's only a rabbinic prohibition, kilo mechavein shari Rabbi Shimon mechadchila, that in that case Rabbi Shimon would permit it initially. Meitiv Rava. Rava challenges this, however, and says, look at the following example, right? Mochrei ksot, those individuals who are clothing merchants, and they sell clothes that have shatnez, diverse kinds, right? What do they do? Mochrin kedarkan. They can sell them in the normal manner. Okay? Ubilvad shelo yitkavein b'chama mipnei hachama, b'gshamim mipnei hageshamim. So long as it's not their intent to wear the garments in the sun, okay, to protect them from the sun, or to wear it during the rain to protect them from the rain. V'hatznu'in, but those people who are more strictly religious, so to speak, right? Mavshilin v'makeh la'acharehen. They display those garments by hanging them on a pole that they have carry behind them, okay, on their backs. Vaha, and here in this case, we might say, Hacha dechi mechavein isur deoraita ika, where we have intent, okay, right, and it is a scriptural prohibition. Kilo mechavein, shari Rabbi Shimon lechatchila, where there is no intent, Rabbi Shimon would permit it initially. Ela amar Rava, but rather Rava is saying as follows, as we go over to Mem Zayin. Hinach laner shemen uptila. Okay, set aside, leave aside the issue of the lamp or the oil or the wick alone. Okay, in other words, they can't be compared to other situations. Or il dine'aseh basis ledavar ha'asur. Why? Because it's considered a base, a starting point for something that is forbidden. Okay, namely that which is the flame. Okay, that the lamp, okay, may be regarded as an assist, if you will, to the flame to cause it to occur. And therefore, okay, in that case, Rabbi Shimon in that case would say, since you can't handle a lamp when the flame is lit, since it's assisting the lamp, it's assisting the flame to burn, Rabbi Shimon in that case would say muktzah would apply. And we're going to stop right there, okay, for today. And again, I apologize for the delay, but there was a problem with Zoom. I'm going to have to touch base with Larry Fish or somebody to clarify what happened. All right, everybody okay? All right, guys.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, have a good day, and everybody take care.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Very much. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.